Hi, today I want to show you a way that you can use up leftover rice. This is just a dish that, I don't know, it just come out of my brain. It's just something I just started doing. What I have here is, it's probably 4 cups, maybe 3 cups of long grain and wild rice. You do not have to have the long grain and wild rice. You can have any type of rice that you want. It can be brown rice, it can be white rice, whatever. It's just cooked rice. And no, it does not look fantabulous right now, but it's going to be okay. Then I have a couple of cans of the Rotel. You don't have to use Rotel brand. You can just use any kind of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I'm going to put 2 cans of that in. And the reason why I'm putting that in is because my husband loves rice and tomatoes. Try to get all of that out of there. Then I have a can of cream of chicken that you put in just to help make it a little creamy. It's always difficult to get this stuff out. And I'll show you the way I get the rest of that out in a minute. Then I have a can of cooked chicken breast. You do not have to use this. You can just cook your own chicken breast, whatever you want. And I just kind of shred it up a little bit more because it's kind of big chunks. I don't make it any certain way, but and I have it partially drained. I am going to put some of the liquid in it, but not all of this liquid. All the liquid that goes into this in the can anyway. I'm not going to have. I don't use all of it. Just some of it. I mean, it's just barely any liquid. Now I'm going to go wash my hands off because, yeah, that's gross. I should have worn my gloves that I'm famous for. And I'm going to stir this around just a little bit to get it kind of going. The next thing I will be adding will be some taco seasoning. You can use homemade taco seasoning. You can use just whatever taco seasoning that you choose to use. Just a couple of tablespoons. You can even use a packet, which a packet is 3 tablespoons, and that's just fine. Just whatever you want to use. Just put a little taco seasoning in there. If I can find my seasoning, I don't know where I put it. And I'm going to put, well, it's kind of squished together. Or I'm going to put about that much, maybe a little bit more, of that in there. And stir that around. I'm going to go wash my hand again because I have made a mess of my hands and I don't want to touch the cheese without washing my hands because I didn't put it in an individual bowl like I normally would when I was doing these videos. Okay, I got my hands all cleaned up. All clean. Now I'm going to put in just a little bit of water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this can that I had the cream of chicken with some warm water to try to break up this left in there and get all the rest of that out. And also, it just makes the goodness in there. Because you need a little bit more liquid in here because of the way it's going to cook. And I know it does not look good right now, but it will be. The last thing you're going to put is probably about a cup of cheese in this. I say whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm using cheddar cheese. A couple good handfuls would be good. You mix that in. And I did not add any salt or pepper because, one, the chicken has salt in it. The tomatoes has salt in it. The cream of chicken has salt in it. And the rice was cooked with salt in it. So I'm not going to add any salt. And I will be adding pepper. It'll just be on top. Alright, that's all mixed up. And we're going to put it in a sprayed 9 by 13 pan. Put it in there. Make a mess on the side. Make sure you do that now, because if you don't, it won't turn out. No, I'm just joking. Don't make a mess. Put it all in there. And kind of spread it around. I guess it'd be kind of like a Mexican chicken and rice. I don't know. Mexican cheesy chicken and rice, something like that. I don't know what it is. Call it what you want. Alright. And then I'm going to add some more cheese on top. Just a little sprinkle everywhere. And you can add as much or as little cheese as you want. You don't even have to add the cheese, but our family just loves cheese, and rice and cheese is good. Then I add a little black pepper. I like freshly ground. I am a bit of a pepper snob, I guess, because I don't like the stuff that's already ground. It just doesn't taste as good to me. Just put that all over the top. Put it in a preheated 350 oven for about 30 minutes. This grinder is not grinding as well as I would like. It's pretty old. I think I'm going to have to get a new one. Okay. Anyway, 350 for about 30 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, this is what it looks like whenever it comes out of the oven. I've messed with it over here a little bit. But it's just so hot that I don't really want to mess with. I was going to plate it, but I'm just not going to do that because it's too hot right now. So, this is what it looks like. I was going to tell you that you don't actually have to use Rotel or the kind of tomatoes with chilies in it. If you do not like chilies, you can use regular tomatoes. You can also just use fresh tomatoes. You don't have to use canned tomatoes. You can also put a little onion in there. That would be good. Anyway, that's just a way you could do the things. And it's just a quick, easy meal, a way to use leftover rice. And it's frugal and it's fast. So, like 30 minutes, well, 45 minutes, you've got a whole entire meal ready to go to feed your family. I mean, you might want to do a little salad or something like that. But anyway, like I said, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Just remember to comment, like, subscribe, all the things that, you know, you do. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.